Hello, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. This is Ceci from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and this is a VR2 channel days from middle year tarot tag. I'm having a lot of fun watching all of the videos right now. Like everybody's doing it, so I want to do it. So let's go. I'm gonna do a mix here for like yeah, the prompts because I'm going to be using some indie decks and some mass market decks. So I'm going to share that. So the first prompt is the deck that I have used the most so far this year. So we have the mass market version of it. That will be this chunky great deck and with the most amazing guidebook, one of the best guidebooks in the mass market industry or whatever it's called. So yeah, I love this deck. I've been using it a lot, but when I received other decks, it gets unused. But each time that the novelty of the new deck goes away, I come back to this one. I'm not sure if I'm expressing or explaining myself, but yeah, that's the situation. I love this deck, and I think is since I received this one, since I bought this one, is the one that I have been using the most on the mass markets. Then when I received in March this year this deck, Compost Mentis Tarot, it kind of took its place, not entirely, but a lot. This is an indie deck, and I usually, one of the decks that I love to pair it with is Desert Rats. It's another photographic deck. I love photography, and I love that there are photography decks, and someday I'm gonna make mine, someday. But yeah, these ones are great together, and they really get me through. And I've been using them a lot. So let's continue to the next prompt. That's the newest deck or new decks in the collection. So we had a few months here of like a streak or something like that in the customs and in the pod. So a lot of these decks came at the same time, even when I bought it like a few last year, a few this year, but like with a few days difference, like this next decks came in my collection. And since I'm going to show this one in another prompt, I'm not going to show it now. So let's see these two. I'm not sure if these are well known in our community, but I saw it first on, oh, I saw it on Instagram. Not sure now the name of the channel, like my brain just left, but I love it. I'm trying to remember the name of the Instagram account that I saw it first, and I love it. You can get it on Amazon or you can get it on Etsy. I bought it from Amazon and it's original and it's linen, super beautiful. And then another one that just came a few days ago. I'm still waiting for decks. We are in May. We are finishing May, right? I'm still waiting for decks from October because things are slow here. So this one is from Vermilion Collection. It's Lighthouse in Fog. It's also linen. It's weird. I think it's collaborative because it changes from. I mean, I like when they change the color palette from one suit to the next, but at the same time, it feels like a collaborative deck because the style changes too. So look at this. This card is like nothing. The deck has nothing to do with this card. It's so weird. The deck is kind like darker, like, and that's yeah. I understand that it's like the most positive card, but the style is completely different. But yeah, it's lovely. I'm getting to know this guy, and but I have done the initial interview that I do to all of my decks, and it's going well. We're going to work well together. I don't read for anybody else but for myself, so I like it when I get along with the deck. So a deck that could do better. And I have a few on that realm. I have a few decks that they could do better, but I just picked two. I love this deck. I'm in love with this deck. But if you know, you know what I'm going to say. If you know this deck, you know what I'm going to say. It's so thick, and I've been using it a lot, and the thickness doesn't go away. um, I love it so much, but it's really hard to shuffle. Well, now it's allowing me to shuffle it, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gets stuck. But I love it. If they printed it on linen cardstock, ah, I will buy like 10. um, like if it was any of these three cardstock, I die. I will need to have like backup copies because I will use it so much. But even if it was in this cardstock, like something more manageable. On the other hand, on the opposite side of the street, let's say, we have this other one that I also love, but it's so thin. I, I really love it. I love adventure. I used to climb, now I'm like stiff. I should go climbing again, but I love like all of this. I love nature. I love parks. I love nature sports. Um, but this is so thin, so thick that I'm afraid of using it because I will bend it. This one bent the first day when I was unboxing it, I think. Same thing happened with the Unveiled Tarot. So that one also. I mean, if they recreate any of these decks, in another card stock, I will buy it in a heartbeat. So, next prompt, the fourth, is a deck I'm currently using. What I usually do, I think I said it a few minutes ago. I use the deck that I received because like it's the novelty. It's like I need to know everything about the deck and get and use it a lot. And then when the novelty goes away, I just see which deck made me uh, read better or something. I'm not sure how to explain that, but um, oh sorry. This deck I feel like is going to be with me, um, next to me for like a long time because I received it not so long ago. Not so long ago, like 2 weeks, no, three. I don't remember. But I'm in love with this deck. Like it's so deep. I bought the chunky book, the huge book that Pamela wrote, and I really, really, really uh, love this deck. And I'm currently using it because I want to learn more about it. I want to understand it more. And the interview that I did with this deck was amazing. It all makes sense. Um, I wasn't expecting that because it's like more abstract that I'm used to, or like a lot of the cards. There are a few other ones that are more scenic, but it's yeah. And I love the card stock. I love everything about this deck. I don't love the box, but yeah, let's continue. Biggest surprise. Not I'm not going to do like a disappointment surprise because I have a few of those disappointment deck surprise, but I'm gonna show a really nice surprise. I wasn't I wasn't expecting that this little guy would be so deep, so sharp. So um, I've had it since last year. Oh, well, I don't know, but maybe you don't get it by just seeing it like this, but actually using it, and it gives you like these questions, and like the guidebook is super nice too, and I'm using it to clarify or to get like the main energy of any of the spreads that I use with any of the other decks that I use. It doesn't matter if it pairs well or not. I don't care. It it gives me like a higher point of view, like a Queen of Sword point of view. You know what I mean? So yeah, this was a big surprise. And a disappointment surprise was like the Unveiled Tarot because it went. I received it this year and it went when I was doing the unboxing. So yeah, but I didn't get it here. So the crash, and I said I was going to show it again. Is this one? Even though I'm in love with 99% of my decks, this deck just I I bought on Kickstarter like last year, and it was with this strike that our custom had and everything. It was sitting there for months, and yesterday I was able on May 26th, I was able to rescue it from customs. Um, it was there since December, basically, and they didn't allow me to go there. They say that they didn't have it, and I knew it was there because I had the tracking. But yeah, I was able to rescue it yesterday, and I have a big crush on this deck. I super love it. I'm waiting for the felt tarot from Shimi Sawyer to come out. I have other of her decks in customs, and they don't want to give it to me yet. Um, I'm not sure when they're going to release it, but I hope someday they will give me my deck. But I really, really love this one. Not only the images, the quality, the size, and the guidebook. The guidebook, this little guy is great. Has a lot of information and the drawing notes, the Easter eggs that she hid on on each of the cards. I love it. I have a huge crush on everything that she does. This is the only one that got to my hands so far. I'm waiting for more someday. um, Favorite single card. So here I will go with two decks. One, I think I have shown it in another video. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I thought I had left it handy. Because I just did another video showing this deck. I love it so much. I'm in love with the whole deck. It's so beautiful. Where is the card? You know which card? Ah, here. I love this. I have shared this story in another video. But I don't know if you saw it and you're watching this one right now. So here in Argentina, in Puerto Madryn, it's a location that is in another state, not in Buenos Aires where I live. So it's like um, maybe 1,000 miles from home, maybe. Well, there's a place that you can see the whales like from the shore. You can just stand on the shore and see them like in a few meters separation from you, and you can see their such big eyes and everything, and it's like they're seeing your soul and you are seeing theirs. And you can also take a boat and see them on the ocean, but you can do it also for free on the shore and not having to pay anything because they are there. um, and they watch you. They like they make and they look for eye contact, I think, because I don't know, it's like I think they like watching us. We are like their toys or something. And I love them. I love whales. So this is for the indie contents. And then let's go for the mass market. So any card of here will be like my favorite single card. But I don't know if I left it. Oh no. I thought I have left it here. I'm not see. Because it's related to the other one. And I don't remember if this one is similar to that one. It has a teapot. And this one that has the whale. Uh, I love this deck so much. So much. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was now. Because I love all of them. I'm cheating. Ah, no, it's this one. I know. They all like, they have something in common. Let me show you like my favorite cards of this deck. Like they have in common that they have the ocean there. Someday I will live by the ocean. It's more expensive here to live by the ocean, um, so they have this similar vibe, and they are always the water suits and temperance, and this one has a whale cup. So yeah, all the water suits. But I love it so much. I believe in this deck. Then a deck that makes me happy. Let's see one mass market and one indie. Let's start with the mass market. So what this one is also like stick, but not as thick as the French one. But this is so fun. It makes me happy. I love this deck. It really lifts me up. I'm sure you know it. I love it. And it makes me happy. So next. The indie version of deck that makes me happy. It didn't make me happy at the beginning because FedEx charged me a lot to release it from customs. Like the deck is 34 euros or something like that, and they charged me more than 60 to get it out of customs. So I was super pissed off. But now it's so funny and super happy and super like makes me happy. It's a really good deck. The quality is amazing. And Robin's Robin from Robin's Reflection bought it after I showed it on a VR that I did to one of her videos. Like, what was it like? I don't remember the title now. Like decks that are so cute that makes you like, ah, that. And this deck is so cute and it's funny and yeah, I love it. And they ship to all of the world. So if you want to buy it from the creator, you can get it here. Arpia. She's from Spain, but she ships from Hong Kong, I think. The guidebook is nothing, really. It has just a few words in English and in Spanish. But the nice thing about this is the deck. So now, great guidebook. So I will go again with one mass market and one indie. Should I mention again the Star Tarot? It has a great guidebook. Then this deck. The deck is amazing, and I love it. But the guidebook, she went all in. She- For each of the cards, it doesn't matter whether it's a major arcana or a minor, it doesn't matter. It has a lot of information for each of them. And it has the correlation of the original Rider Waite Smith and the items that has been used and the like the meanings of those things that were changed. And the deck is so beautiful. I think it's still in print. And she's selling this now. Well, I got it last year, I think, but I don't remember when I got it. But now she is selling this for $10, like half of price right now. Only the guidebook. But if we go to guidebooks from this year, because I think I got this one last year, so I'm cheating a little bit. And with Star Tarot, I'm cheating too. So let me show you a mass market and great guidebook for 2025 because I got this last month. Not only that the cards are beautiful, but the guidebook wants you to learn. And that, I love when they do that. They are not treating me like I'm stupid and I don't know anything about um, astrology because I really don't know anything about astrology. I only know that I'm Aries. But they want to teach you about it. They want to teach you everything and they give you all the information that you need, and then each card has a lot of explanation on how they combine with the other, like the planets and the zodiac. So for me that I have zero knowledge of astrology, this is a great guidebook and the deck is super beautiful. But we're talking about guidebooks. Then what deck do you want by the end of the year? So I would like to receive any of the decks that I have purchased, like last year or anything, but something that I haven't purchased yet, and because it hasn't been released, is the Lubanco Tarot. I don't have it to show it to you. Another deck that I want is an Oracle deck. I could get it, but I'm waiting for the tarot deck that they're creating on Kickstarter to be released, so so that I buy the two of them, like the Oracle and the Tarot, and I pay one shipping. Yeah. And it's the Quiet Rebel Oracle and the Quiet Rebel Tarot. I have printed at home so that I can feel the energy of the Oracle. I just did it for myself. I'm not selling this or anything. I just printed because I need to have it. And sometimes I do that when I'm waiting a long time for a deck or something. I print it at home just to feel like I'm already there, to manifest that it will get into my life. I don't even print this box or anything because I only need to have the images for myself. I haven't done it with the Lubanco yet because I understand that it's going to be mass market and it's going to be easier for me to get it than to have the Quiet Rebel and Oracle and the Quiet Rebel Tarot to be shipped to Argentina. Sometimes they don't, so I have to find other ways of getting it. Let's go next. A deck that I have not used yet. I always use them a little bit, just like at least I do the initial interview when I receive a deck and everything. So all of my decks are a little bit used. I take care of them a lot, but this one is gigantic. How do you say it? It's ginormous. And I think I have used them use it just in videos, like to show it. And I don't think I have used it on a reading for myself other than the initial interview. And basically, there are like a few reasons behind it. One, I think, is a precious thing. I don't want to like take it out and break it or something. And the other one, yeah, it's a collectible for me. I love it. It's so beautiful. I feel like I should have a second copy just to be able to use it and don't feel guilty about using it. I know that there are other versions. There are like smaller versions, and I think there's another one that has gilded or something. I only have this one. That is the Taschen edition. And well, another reason that I don't use it is because the guidebook is so big too that it's not comfortable to use. The deck is huge. It's not comfortable to use. I tend to use more this kind of decks, like these small decks, because they fit really well in my hands. But when I really have time, I do tend to grab the bigger decks to to explore them. But this is one of the decks that I have not touched much. And I'm okay with it because it's a collectible for me. It's precious. And then, favorite video that I have seen, I think like all of the hashtags that are like related to deck sacrifice, I had a lot of fun doing that hashtag, but also I had a lot of fun watching those hashtags. So I think those like those videos, those yeah, that put you in trouble, that makes you sweat because when I did my video, I, I I I ended up like with a lot of nervous. Like if I was really sacrificing something, and I wasn't, but it was really hard to choose which decks I would sacrifice. So I loved watching everybody's videos. I don't know if I have watched all of them, but yeah, that those videos makes me laugh, and yeah, I love those kind of videos. Next, pull a card for next 6 months, and I'm going to spice it up. Anything can come up from here. Don't hate me or do whatever you want to. This deck. I don't use it that much because sometimes if I tend to do, I don't read for anybody else. I just read for me. But when I need like to be real, uh, like or to have like a deep reading and everything, I tend to use like more serious decks. But other times I do need for less a slap, a funny slap. So let's see this. Well, it has come. This one came out, so let's see. Grumpy Wizard. Release your anger safely. Yeah, be careful where you or how you release your energy, right? Let's try it and read it. Uh, this deck is so funny, but it's sharp and it has it all, I think. So you can read it yourself here. If you don't want to listen to me, you can pause it. Let's put this other part, or I'm reading it now. Well, it has a lot of bad words, so not sure how to read that. But for sake, look at the blessings you already have around you. Be thankful that you're still breathing. Isn't that enough? Or are you really, or are you like a grumpy wizard and can be satisfied? This is like four cups, right? Something like that. I mean, learn to be grateful for the blessings in your life. Otherwise, you're going to end up who nobody likes. Release the hidden anger so you can be grateful again. If you destroy your surroundings in anger, you need to spend more time addressing the reasons why your anger surfaces dangerously. You can then begin to release it safely and put steps in place to remove it into lighter situations. Being grateful for any lessons in your life is also necessary to release any anger into light. Anger can hide a lot of other emotions behind it. Is there sadness, frustration, or irritation lying underneath? Dig deeper and find all of the emotions attached to your anger outbursts. Be thankful for what you have already been given and release your anger safely by punching a fucking pillow until you feel better. I love it. I need to grab some water. And questions to ask yourself. What anger am I holding on to? Am I afraid of my anger? What relationships do I have with anger? Is it uncontrollable or do I hide it away to manifest later as illness in my body? And then we have an affirmation. I choose to safely and lovingly release and eradicate any and all anger from my body that is holding me back from my highest purpose. I am clear, I am calm, I am inner peace. See, even this little guy, this funny deck can bring up your day, and call you on things. And yeah, I love it. It's it's a great deck. It's full of colors, and I think everybody should have this one because it's super funny. So the energy for the rest of the year is being thankful for what you have, see what you have, everything, like not only material, right? And that's it. I hope you have an amazing day. And if you want to, please share, like, subscribe, and all those things. Thank you for being there. And thank you, Channel Days, for creating this hashtag. See you soon. Bye bye.